Hello, welcome back to the final episode of Roman Scipii takes over the Roman world. Roman something else. Oh, assuming everything goes right, but everything doesn't go right. Hello, welcome to the penultimate episode of the Scipii Rome campaign. Let's play. When you joined us last, I had quite an interesting turn. I managed to take Aricium, Mediolanium, and Apollonia. Or was that the turn before? That was the turn before, wasn't it? And I managed to retake Parma. And also, for some reason, took my fleet, which I was going to take, put on a ship, take to Massilla, and then drop off and take off that garrison there. That's not going to happen now because I moved them all in the wrong way. Also, in July, I've been spending precious resources building up a navy. Okay. So what I intend to do next turn is take Salona, and since there's an army there, take Tarsus, and that should take me over the 2-city limit into a battle. Well, what might put the spanner in the works is if the Brutii take Thessalonica, which they've been threatening to do now for about 3 or 4 videos, if they just get on with it. They can't stand the tension. If they do take Thessalonica, I'll have to look towards taking Segestica or Segesta. Segestica. That's a bit confusing. I wonder if they get each other's mail in the post. We keep on getting other people's mail. So road. I'm not going to tell you what road I live on. I think I already give away enough information about where I am and who I live. But we always get mail from so close. And you think, well, one of the funniest things is to, if you're at home and it happens, is to run outside, catch up with the postman and say, excuse me, I think you delivered us the wrong address. Because they've got to take it back, because delivered it to the wrong address, but that means they have to take it all the way back to the sorting office and they'll have to do sort of deliver it again and all sorts of things, which I really don't want to do. I've got a lot of money, I suppose I ought to spend some of it. I also need to do something interesting, because I've not done anything yet apart from talk. Carolis, that's a port, so you can build a dockyard. Why am I bothering with this? Cadonia can build a blacksmith. I think I should have built more blacksmiths more often. Everything seems in order. Ooh. Sidon. You can do with something to make people happy. Aqueduct. Wow, that's losing me 1,535. And again, that's because it's got a large population. Lots of people don't realise about this game. When they see a city that's not making a lot of money, they think, oh, the city was unprofitable. No, it's unprofitable because it's a large city and it's having to support a large number of troops. And some of these cities will always be unprofitable unless something happens to them, where a plague wipes out the population, or an army gets wiped out. But as long as you have enough smaller cities that are making a profit, it all balances out. I really didn't bother with farming much this game, did I? Put them highways in Rome, because all roads lead to Rome, and there's no real point in all roads leading to Rome if the roads actually lead to Rome. Right outside, they're all shabby and horrible. Right, that's spent. Talk of the spent, that's also my audience patience spent, because I ramble on about absolutely nothing. What I might do is give these people something to think about. Because, although they're fairly equal, in fact... I thought he was a better commander than that. Apparently only if there's walls involved. Still, they're only a captain and he's a 2-star general, so that should make up for... Yeah, that makes up for the slight disadvantage. I've also got better troops and better armoured troops. And I thought I'd have this battle just to, keep things moving along. Keep things moving along. Would you like that? I had to cut out the loading screen. I had to stop talking Oh, I turned subtitles on because, you know, just in case you wanted to read what the general was saying. I do. Let's wait until the next day. That's... Oh, what a beautiful day. Look at that. That's a nice bit of sunset there. Was that sunrise? West is sunsets in the... Sunset in the west, and that's east. Now it's west, so it's sunset. I think... Wait, no, now it's the... Now it's the east. I don't know, which way is north? I'm trying to work out what time of day it is. I'm going to guess it's something like... evening. But without being able to orientate my way north... Actually, I'll use the mini-map. So this is north. The sun is... It's in the west. It is. It's evening. God, that took a long time. Right. Units, fast through lines. You, over here. That didn't help at all. In fact, I'll go back to where you were. Never mind. Everybody back. Also, you can all fire your peeler when the time comes. Now, they have... Warthogs! Hey! They're actually not bad warthogs. I tried them in the Brutii campaign they did offline. If you use them right, they are absolutely devastating and fun to use and all the rest of it. They're not worth the 2 turns, and also armies are for people. Actually, that's not true. Dogs were used of course, in the Second World War, where the Soviets tried to use them on German tanks. They'd train the dogs to run under tanks by putting food underneath it and building up a conditional thing. Then strap bombs on the back and then run forward, hopefully on these German tanks, and then blow them up. Unfortunately, all the training was taking place with Soviet tanks, so they run forward into the battlefield, recognise that, whoa, I'm being fired at, and recognise the Soviet tanks as being, oh, there's food under there, run towards them and blow them up instead. That's either an interesting fact or an urban legend. I haven't decided. I don't know. It says Snopes or this. Snopes ruins all good pub conversations. They'll probably tell us. Right, that's devastating. You devastate them back, and you devastate the Warthogs. I heard something quite funny on BBC News the other day. They were talking about using pharmaceuticals. That's better. I saw pharmaceutical mining, for want of a better word, in the ocean. And part way through the broadcast, they were talking about the United Nations Law of the Sea. And I thought, that sounds like a modern day version of the pirate code, doesn't it? Roar, the Law of the Sea. Bang! That's what you want. Now you can sort out them, and then everybody over here can run forward. See, the moral of this battle is always bring a general out with you. Because look how low their morale is. I don't even need the infantry. It's ridiculous. The enemy general is running away. There's no way for a leader to behave. But in battle, it's beyond belief. You need to chase down all of those people that think they can... Where do you think they're going? They're trying to retreat with the numbers intact. You over there. Oh, that's why everything was going a bit quick. Yeah. My bad. I was trying to do a commentary and... Flee! Don't you dare. I'm being chased by warthogs. I was trying to do a commentary and play the game on double speed. It's got a touch of the, challenge accepted about it, really. I just want... You can chase down them, you can get a move on. When you're not doing anything, you can chase them. You chase. Let's see if we can rout the ward. No, not them. Don't let the handlers get away. That's all I want you to do. For the love of... Go!
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Nearly as successful as I thought it would be. Never mind. It keeps me from just rambling on looking at the campaign screen, I suppose. I can ramble on the battle screen, but at least on the battle screen you've got like a battle to watch. Where the campaign screen is just me clicking around in various cities and buildings that I could build, and I've got rid of all the handlers, so those are now wild dogs. So I finished at 93%. That's not bad, considering they did outnumber me. And I don't think their troops are vastly inferior. They're made up of early legionary cohorts. You've clearly won the battle.
Victory from her generals, and this day is clearly...
So it is. Look at that. I haven't seen a kill ratio that good since the Parthian campaign. Oh.
Victory!
Okay, you can all move back into Medio Lane then. What I would like to do is try to move these fellas, they're machines, a bit further forward. Can I retrain everybody? There we go. And I want to move them a bit closer as well. So they're not going to get Jessica. I just want them to be there. I hope that pirate ship doesn't sink that. Or force it to retreat, because that would just sum up this campaign, wouldn't it? Various conquests held in check by pirates. I'm rambling a bit now because I'm scared of pressing the end turn button in case something happens outside Thessalonica. Like that. Decimus Victor. He's got 10 stars. Look at that. Let's zoom over to the battle. There we go. I knew this day would come. The battle is the ratio's on their side, but I have got a lot of generals' bodyguards, and they are very good troops. And also, I've got the advantages of morale if I just stay within the village square. Lots of onagers, lots of siege equipment, so there's no chance of holding the walls. But Principes? Hastati? What kind of mishmash of troops is this? Either pick pre-Marion or post-Marion, they do both. And war dogs, naturally. But the psychological factor's lost on them. More onagers. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm going to let them knock down the walls. I'm going to let this load first. Yeah, so I'm going to let them... the Brutii.
They think they are our equals.
I think they are dead men.
I think they are dead men.
Brave words.
They are not alone. Their allies,
the Brutii,
will be a significant force on their side.
Okay. Well, first things first would be to put them there. Everybody else, we're going to give up defending... Yeah, there's no point defending the walls. There really isn't any. We've got so much in the way of siege equipment, it would be madness. So what direction have they got to come from? I don't know why they're assembling over there, because you can only reach it through this side here. Is there really no other way to this? Who designed this town? This is awful. Oh wait, you can... No, that's the same entrance. Okay, so I'll move all the general's bodyguards over here. One good charge ought to do a bit of good. If they can all line up over there, we'll get involved in some infantry battle around about here or there, then they can all sort of turn around do a hammer and anvil strike. You, everybody over there, you over there. Every 20 helps. Archers to pepper everybody with everything. Is it gamey to just stay in the village square so you don't have to worry about morale? Possibly, but I don't want to worry about morale. Also, I don't want to lose this city. I want to finish this campaign sooner rather than later. So, let's have a look at what I would have won. Yeah, that's not what I wanted at all. I wanted to stop selecting these folks. Well, that looks impressive. What are they? Legionary cohort. This is going to cost a fortune to repair all these walls. Well, at least I'm firing on them from the gatehouse because the towers have been destroyed. Oh, and they got some sap points as well. Yeah, overkill. Have you heard of it? I would not have built that much siege equipment for any siege ever. Boom, 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 bang. Well, they know how to do sieges better than me. They're wasting lots of ammo on the gateway. Oh, so it didn't get fired at. I suppose that's sensible. So what's the route they've got to take? They've got to come in here, go up here, go round here, down here, across there, down here, over there, around there, and up there.
The enemy towers have reached the walls. Pray to the gods that Roman courage will win the day.
No, because they're Roman as well, you idiot. But our Roman courage will win the day. What do you need a battering ram for if you've got siege towers and again? Okay. I have killed 3%
walls are
of
no
them.
longer ours.
Oh dear.
The enemy have taken them.
Well, couldn't have gone found an adult to do the the Roman thing. There's the Roman sort of announcement.
The walls are collapsing.
The walls are
the enemy have
collapsing.
got beneath them.
Prepubescent man-child. A nice long line across there. I think I might be mistaken, but that's the only way I can see of actually getting in. Well, those people on the siege towers are wasting their time, aren't they? Oh, they've abandoned them. They're still going to sap the walls, though. I don't know why, you'll just end up exhausting your troops. They're attacking us. You're also slowing down that process of something awful. Here comes the first wave.
The enemy are full of cunning. They fight like moles, not men. They have got beneath our walls.
It's ingenuity when I do it, but it's fighting like moles when they do it. Oh, I'm getting a full range of things. Yeah, I'm getting a full range of things now, aren't I? So, I don't want to lose him. So I'll do all my charging with these three fellas. So they can be the hammer to their anvil. Assuming we're able to set up an anvil strike. What I'm thinking is they'll come up here, get splattered by Peeler, have a sort of morale debuff, and then they can charge through and just wipe out a large segment. Who are these people? Early legionary cohorts. Pointy sticks. Maybe not. Early legionary cohorts. Early legionary cohorts. They look like they've got better armour than the regular legionary cohorts. And they have. It's chainmail armour, which is better, but more expensive. I think it says it all, really. Trooper safety, ugh, cost. It'll be more easily manufactured, I think that was it. There's the plate armour that the legionaries are known for. And said that these are early legionary cohorts as well. And these are... There we go, that's the plate armour I was talking about. They've lost 10%, how did they manage that? That's careless of them. Are they walking past... They're walking past towers, aren't they? Yeah? Idiots. It's a shame it's only the half started that are being knocked down. Well, there's also some cavalry. Anyway, that's for somewhere else. So that's where all their troops are going. I said, no matter how well prepared you are, siege assaults are always a costly business. And they're also costly in terms of memory space, because while this is all going on, not only am I worried about my troops, I'm also worried about my, my processing speed and commentary. Have I got a commentary to go with? Memory's okay, because I've deleted all my other sort of videos. Now they're being peppered by the archer auxiliary. I don't know if I should bother just yet. Oh, I don't know. I don't quite feel for them now, because this is it's designed to be it's a 17%. Talk about evening the odds. This is designed to be costly to anybody who tries to invade it. Having said that, they are being fools about it. If I was invading the place, I would have put up a couple of onagers here, knocked down these walls, used some more onagers to knock out these towers, and just march through here and go straight to the battle. Rather than sort of going all around the edge and letting the towers all fire on you, so you end up losing 19% of your men before the battle's even started. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Firing Mr. Fire them there. That's the stuff. I might get a few family deaths in this one, but wipe out a few legions while we're at it. Don't fire the peeler at my general, you idiots. Well, it's not a bad first try, is it? Having said that, they're now getting bogged down in some kind of cavalry on cavalry kind of fist fight. Also, no, I need them to. They're too eager to be charged yet. So you run back and let their infantry do the legwork. Don't fire. Oh, you've run out of peeler now. Don't stop firing the peeler now. Certainly don't fire it at your commanding officer. That's definitely court-martial worthy. Or courts-martial, which is a plural. It's one of those words where the S is in the first word, not the second. Like trades union. Those are the only two examples I can think of. But they're good examples, I like them. Fire that peeler, yeah! There we go, they've retreated before they've even got to the battlefield. That's what I like to see. Now you're just general Roman cavalry. You can run in there, you can take them from the side. Classic hammer and anvil. Hammer and anvil. I'm going to keep on saying hammer and anvil, so I sound like I know what I'm doing. But of course this is the standard hammer and anvil attack. Legion cavalry there being taken out. They are conducting this battle so poorly. I can't believe how badly they're doing. To think I was worried about this battle. I mean, it's not over yet, but look at the battleometer. I've killed half of them off. So they're all marching forward. So they're all running away over there, so we take all them out. And sheer numbers causes everybody else to rout. Oh wait, no, carry on, because they're routing now. They're so uncoordinated. I mean, they had a reasonable chance of making a go of it. Oh, Praetorian cohort, they're just being wiped down. Having said that, they won't run out of juice, will they? Not juice, what's the word I'm looking for? They will do if they take out the commanding officer, though. Oh, look at all those Praetorians. They take 2 turns to a whole year to train up as well. Ah, war dogs. Roar. Law of the sea. I mean, credit to the United Nations. They're doing their, because they're trying to police a vast. There's the army general. There we go. But did they really have to call it War of the Sea? Law of the Sea? Oh, I forgot. What's going on over here? They've just stopped. Okay. They just stopped and being fired on with arrows. For... $27. Not quite as decisive as I would like, considering what kind of advantage I have over them, but... Gotcha!
Gods be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
Yeah, now you're routing. Good. Now this invasion force seems to have petered out. Orders completed. Then run back over there, eh? I want you to take out them. While you lot... So where have all their troops gone? Roman cavalry. You're a bit out of the way, aren't you? You can go with them and help take out... Another archer auxiliary. Yeah, you take out the archer auxiliary. Meanwhile, still not going anywhere. Oh, one army didn't even have a proper general. What are you taking? Oh, well. Actually, I wouldn't mind you taking out those as well. Balance the forces, even that's better. I know they're tired, but they're still general bodyguards. Holy moly, look at the damage. That's not in the script. Try again. Well, that's more like it. That's better. That's what should have happened first time around. Oh, my word! What happens when they try to do more than one thing at once? Yeah, they're all broken. I want to... I'm going to let you rest for a while, actually. Oh, I should have seen that coming. Where the hell are you going? Go that way. They've all got some kind of OCD. They have to run towards the flag before they can run out again. Push. I'm disappointed with how flaccid this battle's become. I'm still firing missiles, when they actually get around to, you know, fighting. There we go. What route did you take to get there?
Great gods be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts!
I want you to take a look at... And they need some help taking out these onagers. It's pathetic, isn't it? These general bodyguards need backup to take out some onagers. Well, he doesn't, because he's got twice the men. I still think it's pretty poor form there. He's also fresher as well, because he's not been doing any fighting or chasing down. Where is he? There he is. Shermu's boss. You see, that's how it's supposed to work. Where they all get run down and not a single casualty is inflicted. Sustained. There we go.
The gods be
He's
praised!
routing.
The enemy's hearts are full of fear and now they flee!
Well, they've withdrawn, the cheeky so-and-sos. Wait a second. What's going on your end? Bush. That's better. That's how it should have been all along. And that one as well. In fact, you... Yeah, you cause them to rout and then chase them off afterwards.
The god!
Oh well. They're not too far, are they? You give them a good... You give them a good
Be
hiding.
praised! The enemy's heart...
That's better. It's a heroic victory. The enemy are utterly beaten. He's supposed to be saying, but he didn't get a chance to. Look at that. And to think I was worried about the Brutii. That was pathetic. That was a terrible attack. I could have done better. Well, yeah. I'm saying that like I'm a terrible commander. I have conquered most of the Roman world. Oh dear. I don't even know where that battle was. Oh, it's in the Red Sea. The Red Sea, which actually connects nowhere to nowhere. It's such a pointless trade route, that is. I mean, in real life, you would be able to go through across the Arabian Peninsula and off to India through there, but no. Well, I'm sure the Romans must have done something like that. Enemy army rout. But don't worry, there's more on the way.
Fleet ready.
The army's on there.
Fleet ready. Ready to sail. Ready to sail.
We've got a lot of money. I think so too. I'm the most advanced faction. I'm wonderful. Oh, now they've found the time to join the family. Oppius, Scipio, Flavius, Canutius, and Claudia. Just Claudia. It's like Cher. She doesn't have a surname. Lepsis Magna. You can build a temple. Sparta. You can build. I don't know. You can build a dockyard. Roads. Build an armourer. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is because I haven't lost Thessalonica. I don't have to conquer an extra city. So this turn is going to be the last turn. So I suppose I may as well leave the empire in a good state before we go. Build some walls for people that don't exist. As I think there were very few walled towns in the early Roman Empire. I mean the late. It's only in the later sort of from the 2nd, 3rd century onwards that you started to get prevalence of walled towns when the central authority was not strong enough to maintain order. Just between civil wars and barbarian incursions, it became quite unsafe. Arminian, you can build some highways. What's with all these terrible roads in Italy? At the heart of the Roman Empire, and we've got decent roads. What's going on? Okay, so
Fleet ready.
we need to land there.
Captain. All ashore.
What
General.
have they got? Starting, auxilia, Roman cavalry. Very poor.
Prepare for battle.
Oh, and the gates open, so I didn't even need the siege equipment. Very good, carry on then.
Do not fear our enemies today. The Brutii are Romans, and they are just men, not gods. They can be killed.
Yeah, but in saying that, you're saying that we can be killed, because we're Romans as well. Bit of overkill, but let's make use of the fact that there's several gates open. And give them some cavalry, and they can come from this direction with him over there. Everybody, I want to be able to fire at will. That seems fair enough. I don't even need those bastards. So that can be group 1. This is the only time I actually use different groupings, like the group 1, group 2. Very sort of select circumstance where I'm sieging a place and there's a spy that opens the gate. Good, so you can move up close there and give them an uncomfortable time. You can do something similar. Although they are Hastartes, so they'll give you an uncomfortable time. Back. Oh, right. A bit of overkill. Oh, don't they look good? The Roman legionaries, they're so fantastic. Bush. There we go.
Legionaries.
You may as well charge in now. And you two do a more calmer approach.
Our soldiers have captured the walls! Now is the
Oh,
time
you want
to
a
press
peeler
on and
fight?
capture
Well, I'll give
this
you a
place.
peeler fight. Phew. And again. That'll teach you. You can just run forward straight through. You can chase them down. And you can run through as well. What's going on this front? Auxilia versus Legionary Cohorts. Hope for their sake, Legionary Cohorts' sake, they win. Otherwise, it'll be decimation for all of them. Wait, no. Decimation for 10% of them. One of the pet peeves of mine, when people say, oh, it was decimated. No, what you mean to say, it was annihilated. Decimated, it doesn't sound, it's not very dramatic at all. It's like, and he came and then 10% of everything was destroyed. No. The clue is even in the word decimate, for anybody who knows any basic sort of Latin prefixes, suffixes and whatnot. Anybody who's remotely interested in etymology, be able to recognise, oh, hello. Deci is 10, and when you say decimate, it means to take by 10%. It's easy stuff. And I say, I won't tolerate it. I guess that makes me just a little bit sort of pedantic. I say, it really does get on my nerves now. I'm trying to be dramatic and say, oh, it was death. And the thing is that people who should know better do it. He's always on some kind of program that's been scripted, or on like I don't know if BBC News have ever been accused, or any news sort of. I think maybe even heard on some news program once. Do you think that's supposed to be the bastion of good English? Surely. Actually, I haven't said that. Is good English good English? I'm sort of dead digging my hole now, aren't I, for myself? It's like if I get, if any part of my commentaries grammatically wrong, you can now call me on it and say, oh, but I thought you didn't like bad English. Oh, very good, very nice. Wonderful, apart from some of them facing the wrong way. Oh well. We just sort of slip into battle. No charge of firing a peeler or anything. Woof. And again.
The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Oh, he's doing something right there. Entirely by accident, but it's a hammer and anvil strike. Or would be if they weren't routing. As it happens, it's just a... Well, it's just a rout. But I swear that phone gets as much airtime as I do. Why don't you run in and help your comrades? Well, it's going to have to talk over it now, isn't it? I'm not editing it out, it can edit itself out. Losses 3%. Those are acceptable losses. Very good. That's the way it's supposed to be. Hey, the standard bearer survived. He's usually one of the first ones to go. Because he's always at the front of the column and he doesn't have proper armour. So he always gets involved in the fight. You notice this, if you play Rome Total War and you're playing as the Romans, he will always be at the front getting involved. And he's more than likely to be the first casualty in any battle.
This is a heroic victory!
Not as heroic as the defence of Thessalonica. But yeah, he always gets knocked down, so they must have to keep training them up like nobody's business. Having said that, being a standard bearer or a drummer boy was always a dangerous profession, and they always got small children to do it. Well, 14, 15, 16-year-olds to be like standard bearers and things like that. Don't give them any proper weapons or anything, but put them out into the field of battle anyway. So, here we are. Capture one more region. Yes, sir.
Set sail! Disembark, Imperator.
There, I'll take Tarsus. Because if I don't take Tarsus, St. Paul won't be a Roman citizen, so they won't be able to spread the Christian. That's an interesting face. That's an interesting fact about why Christianity spread so widely. It's thanks to Saul of Tarsus, or St. Paul, who was one of the only sort of first Christians to actually have had full Roman citizenship, which at the time was extremely rare. I'm trying to think when Severus somebody or other. It wasn't Severus somebody or other. One of the Roman Emperor just made it universal as a tax freeze, because I think you have to pay more tax as a citizen. But up until about the 2nd century, 2nd, 3rd century, it's extremely hard to become a Roman citizen. Anyway, so it makes a nice change to be fighting somebody other than fellow Romans. And because it's the last city, I don't have to worry about the consequences. Ah. Let's move these fellas over here. Oh, that was fairly solid. I think it's a bit of overkill. I don't think you need to keep firing at that now. The walls are down. You can go over there. Over there. I say luck is a good thing that St. Paul also spread Christianity. From a sort of value-neutral point of view, is to keep the time continuity, time-space continuity intact. Because if the Roman Empire doesn't become a Christian, it doesn't have the sort of the pressure on its best and brightest to join the church instead of joining the army and administration and all the rest of it. Gibbon, in his Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire, certainly didn't think much of Christianity. Thought it a decadent and corrupting influence. Having said that, he was an Enlightenment, as the writer in the time of the Enlightenment. They did like to place a lot of blame on the church. After all, the church had been suppressing intellectual thought for centuries beforehand. So I think they just wanted to get their get a kick in while they could do. Why I'm talking about Gibbon and the Enlightenment and all the rest of it, I'm not quite sure, but rather than like putting the game speed onto triple, there we go. Now they're being fired at by somebody. It's the walls. Not only do the walls have ears, they also have arrows as well. Ah, there's a line of attack. You can just walk up that way. You go over there. Meanwhile, you two can just head up, the standard way. We're under attack. Yeah, get over it.
Our soldiers have captured
I've
the
lost
walls.
3 people. The
Brutii
lost like 10%, at 15, 20, 25%, I would say. I'm guessing, you can tell because the number just keeps on going up. I'd say about 25% of the casualties were by arrow fire from the towers that they didn't use the onagers to destroy in the first place. God, the way they took that battle, it was so bad. Oh dear, I could have done it better. I really could have done. Right, somebody's taking some slack. You can follow them, and you can follow them as well. Because the Eastern General's there. Goodo. Oh, everybody can fire at will, and everybody will be firing at will. Well, you can head up there. Can you run over there? Well, I'm saying can you run over there? Of course you can run over there. I'm the boss. It's like that irritating boss in that film that I can't remember what it's called now, but it's been made into a meme. It's like, if you could do so and so something or other that you really want to do, that'd be great. I don't know why I brought that in. I did see it. It's not a bad film. I think the conclusion at the end is a bit of a weird one. It's like, working in the office is so bad. But now this guy's doing manual labour. His life's vastly improved. So, halt. I guess if there's any time to do that, I really didn't want you to take that route as such. Now I want you to run in and take them up the back side, so to speak. No, that's no. What am I saying? I've been talking for too long. I'm just coming out. You're not routing, are you? No, you're shaken, but not stirred. No, this is terrible. I need you to run up the back. Actually, while you're there, you can do something similar, and you can distract the Eastern infantry. In fact, you just... There. Now you can pile in a few more men on this side. Cavalry Auxilia. His victory is still pretty much certain. That's not fair. I would be more concerned about the losses, but last place, isn't it? Balance force finally. Bit of balance. Well, at least I'm doing well against the Eastern infantry. I'll focus on this battle because it's more, uplifting. Oh no, we can see that horrific bloodbath in the background there. Oh wait, no, I'm winning that one now. So this is quite a satisfying one to watch because they're bad at the best of times, but they're also being taken, flanked, enveloped. He's fighting to the death. That's what I like to see.
Gods be praised! The enemy general is dead!
Oh, he's not the
His
king.
men
He's a
know
faction. He's just a factionaire.
The gods!
I think we could end the battle.
This is a heroic victory, worthy of
Dionysus.
Roman arms.
First thing, I don't know about the people of Pontus. Are they Greek? They certainly have a few Greek names.
Victory!
And boom! There we go. After what seems like an age, I've done it. The great family of Scipii have been blessed by the gods, and your inspired leadership. Thank you very much. Victory is sweet, indeed, or indeed sweet, and all Romans can sleep safely knowing that we rule the empire and protect them from all enemies. Roman Scipii armies now control an empire that stretches out across the world. Victory is yours. Well, look at that. It's so good the video keeps on bugging up. There's a Senate clapping through gritted teeth. Sounds painful, that does. Don't know what they're cheering at. So I'm going to click continue playing, but that's the last thing I'm actually going to do. You can occupy that settlement. And they're not very pleased to see me, that's a shame. So here we are, 50 provinces. So I think there's 12 of them in Italy, which I'm finally getting a handle on. Roman Civil War, as it stands, is actually far from over, because they've gone right into Scythian territory. Julia, I didn't take out the Gauls. That's bit poor form. But the Gauls, they've got a large territory. The troop selection's not terribly good. Oh, look at this. There it is. North Africa. Let's have a look at that. Oh, beautiful. Well, this bit not so much. It's only Carthage. That's nice. Kyrene, Siwa, and there it is. Egypt. Nice jewel in the crown there. They don't have crowns, we're a republic. The Middle East. It's quite prosperous, apart from Sidon, which has lost money. And it's not very happy. I didn't have to worry about them after all, but they're always something. I'm now facing a war with the people of Pontus, but that's not my problem, because I'm done now. Thank you very much for watching. I might do a quick little review video, just to show where I captured and how quickly it was done, and what setbacks there were, and all this kind of thing. But that's for the future. Like I say, thank you for watching. If you stuck through all 20 hours, 30 hours of this, congratulations. We made it, brother or sister. Because of course I had to play all those, and then on top of that I had to edit it as well. But thank you very much for watching. Thanks for commenting, liking, subscribing. I'm almost at 100 subscribers now. Could do a 100 subscriber special if I was creative enough to think of something. I don't know, I'll see what I can do. And yeah, look out for more Let's Plays in the future. I might even go back to Rome Total War again. After I've been, you know, had a cool down period. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and thanks for everything, and I will see you in some other Let's Play. Thank you. Goodbye.